You know, I was listening to another black person who knows me, and they're like, "Oh, so you're black now?" I mean, I've always been black, but I feel like a lot of black people get upset because I just been like, you know what? I know I'm black, but I don't give a fuck about what limitations black people have in society. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want, right? I've always kind of been like that, and I've took a lot of crazy chances because of it, you know? And like I already know how black people are limited and how people look at black people and how they should be limited. I just don't give a fuck, right? But I never have. But at the same time, I'm at a point where I'm like, okay, now I know my boundaries and my limitations and stuff. I still kind of am on that teetery tottery edge. I push the limit to see what I can get away with. Like I don't really care about paying consequences personally. I get flogged all the time because I'm black and I still want to do whatever the fuck I want. Um so I don't care. But when it comes to me doing stuff and it affecting other black people, that's the only time where I'm just like, all right, I'll somewhat try to give a fuck because I don't want to fuck up other black people just because I'm like, I don't care about what limitations y'all place on black people. I'm gonna still take chances, right? I'm still gonna take chances and I'm gonna push the limitations every time, but I'm gonna make sure other black people are safe. I don't know if other communities have to worry about that as much. I know other communities do have to worry. Disenfranchised communities do have to worry about what they do and how it affects their community, right? But I don't know if any other disenfranchised group gets it as bad as black people as a whole, you know, where your actions literally affect the entire group. Like sometimes that's the case and sometimes it's not, right? It depends. It depends on how your voice is being used, how you're seen, how you're displayed, all that other shit, right? So like I said, I'm still gonna push the limitations and take chances. Like it's how you get progress in the world. You can't just be complacent because there's a shock fence. Like build the technology around the shock fence. And plus, like I said, I used to watch a lot of alternative black girl tags, and one of them was stuck out to me, and I was like, oh, that's kind of how I operate. And you're very fucking right. You're already black. You damned if you do, you damned if you don't. Somebody's always gonna have some kind of negative review about you just for being black, right? So why the fuck not just do whatever the fuck you want? Try whatever you want. Do what makes you feel comfortable. Because at the end of the day, this society is gonna make you stick out like a sore thumb anyway. Just do what you love. That was my whole point. Um, I didn't give a fuck that black people are supposedly supposed to speak a certain way, dress a certain way, talk a certain way, act a certain way. I didn't give a fuck. I know I'm black and I love my blackness, but I'm not gonna be. I just never cared to be limited by my blackness. That's it. And society loves to police black people's blackness. And it's even set up to a point where black people police other black people's blackness. So, like I said, I don't care if you say I sound or act a certain way. I like to try shit. I like to explore. I'm an explorative person. Like, sometimes it gets me in trouble. Sometimes it gets people around me in trouble. I'm working on it. But yeah, at the end of the day, do whatever. Like, I feel like, God willing, I'm gonna do whatever I want. But I still love my blackness. I don't care if it's not defined in terms of blackness. I'm still gonna do what I want. That's all. That's it. But yeah, I feel like everybody should be that way. And I'm trying to get black people around the world, not even just in America, but particularly in America, because we're always being watched. But black people around the world, I want us to start seeing ourselves as multifaceted. We don't have to be one way or the other. We could be a bunch of different things. But that's people, I want people, period, to feel like that. Because I feel like that's an amazing feeling. Like being multifaceted and having different ways to express yourself. And they might not be exactly the same. They might not even correlate with each other at all. But having different ways to express yourself and different ways of being, I feel like that's one of the good parts of life to me. Having multiple ways to express yourself. And not everyone expresses themselves the same. And I just want Black people to be used to that about each other and about the world. It's okay to be multifaceted. It's okay to not express yourself the same as a different Black person. It's okay to not express yourself the same as the country you're from. It's okay to have different expressions. It's okay to not be a part of the crowd. It's okay to take a different direction. It's okay to think outside of the box. It's okay to not try to be like everybody. It's okay if you do want to be like everybody else, too. But it's your choice. You shouldn't let yourself be defined by stereotypes or the community you come from. I mean, and even if you are, so what? That's your choice. That's all I ever wanted anybody to gauge. And I put this out there because I don't want Black people to limit themselves. I really don't. Just be awesome and do what you love. Keep you and your community safe, though. But do what you love. That part's important. Keep you and your community safe, though. Alright, I'm done. I'm off this. I just woke up. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. I've been waking up early as shit for the past couple days. I'm waking up at like 4:30, 5 o'clock every day. But yeah. So, my morning message to you. Just be yourself despite where you come from. Yay! And with that being said, I'm off this. Bye. Deuces. Peace.